everyone. On this video, something a little different. Here in the UK, we're still discouraged from travelling overseas. So if you can't go to a foreign country, you bring the foreign country to you. I gave a friend some money and I asked her to go to a foreign supermarket, buy some snacks, some drinks, some munchies, put them in a box, and I would open up the box on YouTube. And her reaction was, "You want to do what?" But eventually she came around and she has actually bought a whole lot of goods, put them into this box, kindly sealed it so I couldn't have a sneaky look, and I'm about to open them in front of you guys. Well guys, this is the box. She assures me there are things in here from a supermarket which is foreign, and yeah, it's got a reasonable weight to it. I added a map of the world just for effect, right? So here we go, we're going to open this up right now for you guys. First I have to take this tape off, as if I would have a sneaky look beforehand, honestly. Yeah. And the last one. In fact, you're probably going to see this before I do. Are you ready for the grand opening? Here we go. Right, so what have we got? Aha! I think we have Poland. So we're off to Poland. Right, I'm going to pick something at random here. Aha! Cabanos. Now when I grew up in Australia, I used to eat these, but they were called cabanossi, but I think it's the same thing. And based on the small pig there, I'm assuming that word there means pork. Now I can't speak Polish, and in fact I'm going to apologise to all people from Poland or Polish speakers who watch this video. I do apologise in advance for any mispronunciation. I think I only know two words in Polish there. Proszę, which is please, and dziękuję, which is thank you. Apart from that, no idea. But we'll crack these open and we'll see what they taste like. Cabanos is actually, I think, just a very thin pork sausage. Wow, this is it. Here we go. Cabanos. I do like these. Like I said, I used to eat these when I was growing up in Australia. I do like these. I'm going to give Cabanos 8 out of 10. Okay, the next thing we're taking is that. What have we got? Gruseski. This looks like a kind of a wafer biscuit with toffee. And it is from Opatowiec in Poland. Hello to anyone from Opatowiec watching this. Right, let's get this open and we'll give it the taste test. You ready for this? Oh. Quite nice. I don't eat a lot of snacks, but I can eat that. I shall give that a 7 out of 10. Okay, next from the box, down the bottom. Here we go. Aha! Kvass. Now I've had kvass once before in my life, and that was in Moscow. It is an acquired taste, and having only had one drink of it, I've never acquired a taste for it. It's made from fermented rye bread, and in fact it says here it's Lithuanian. But then again, Lithuania does border Poland, so I think that's okay. Right, I'm going to try and find a bottle opener and we'll get this opened. Okay, I've got my bottle opener. It's from Hotel Divan in Glasgow. One of the good things about working in the travel industry, you keep getting all these freebies. But of course I've now just noticed that it's got a twist top, hasn't it? Here we go. Keeping the international theme going, this is a glass which I bought from a Euro store in Berlin. Brandenburg Gate, Volkswagen, and the tugger. Right, let's try this. First time I tried this, I wasn't too keen on it. You never know. Zdrowie. I guess I know 3 words in Polish. Hey. Definitely an acquired taste. It's like Coca-Cola with rye bread sitting in it. It's not for me. So kvass gets a 5 out of 10. I had to go away and rinse my mouth to get rid of the kvass flavour. Right, next thing from the box. Alibi Max. Or is it Alibi? Probably Alibi Max. And this is a crispy bar with coconuts and caramel in milk chocolate. And I know that because it says so on the packet in English. This is made from Poland. Yeah, it's made in Poland, but it's probably made for the foreign market, therefore the wrapping is in multiple languages. In fact, on the back, it's in every conceivable language under the sun. Look at that. How would you read that? Okay, let's open up this Alibi Max. What it was? Crispy bar, coconuts, caramel. Right, okay. Are you ready for this? Very coconutty. As soon as you bite it, it's poof. That's actually very nice. Alibi Max, I'm going to give a 7 out of 10. Next from the box, what have we got? Oh no. Wafel Advocat. Now I said oh no because I hate Advocat. I've had it once in my life and I thought it was disgusting. In fact, I'm going to check to see what's an Advocat. I've never actually done this, but I know, I don't know if it's actually suited for the inside of a chocolate. This could be interesting. Let me get my phone. Okay, according to Wikipedia, which is never wrong, and in fact, Advocat, this is made in Poland, it's Polish, traditional Dutch alcoholic beverage made from eggs, sugar and brandy, and it has a smooth custard-like consistency. I'll try it, but I'm not going to like it. The things I do for YouTube, honestly. Right. Why would they put Advocat in a chocolate bar? I'm going to have to wash my mouth out again, just a second. Right, that's better. Right, I can just imagine the meeting at the Wafel company in the boardroom. Right, we need a new flavour for chocolate. Any ideas? How about strawberry? Nah, we've done that. How about raspberry? Yeah, raspberry appears in every second confectionery in Poland. And there's a guy at the back going, how about Advocat? And someone said, what a brilliant idea, Advocat. Why did we not think of that before? Why did they think of it at all? Advocat is different. Sorry guys, this is only going to get a 3 out of 10. Right, we'll take one of the big ones now. Tigriski, is that close? And it looks like breadsticks with strawberry. And as light as anything. Is this Polish? Yes it is. Corn. Okay, let's get this open. Corn breadsticks with a strawberry centre. And here you go. Look at that bad boy. Right, let's break this in half. I tell you what, you don't get much flavouring in the middle of that, do you? Geez, right, let's give this a try. According to the picture, it's supposed to be totally full of strawberry, but in actual fact it's hollow. As a result, the strawberry flavour is quite mild, but actually not too bad. I would give these Triditskis a rating of 5 out of 10. I had to get some water because I needed to cleanse my palate. Cobra beer. I've got a whole collection of these beer glasses from around the world. I'm a kleptomaniac, I really am. Right, next, straight away I grabbed that. And it says banana in chocolate. So either that's the same as in Polish, or we're onto something which isn't Polish. Slovensko. Slovakian. These are all supposed to have been bought from a Polish shop, I'm guessing. Right, let's try this banana in chocolate. Gee, I wonder what it's going to taste like. Oh man, that's actually very nice. Very soft. Beautiful chocolate. It's actually very nice. It's dark chocolate on the outside as well. I like that. I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. Okay. Deli Sana soft cakes, and they appear to be banana flavoured again. Now these definitely Polish, yes, they're from a place called Kamik in Poland. If you're watching this from Kamik, hello. Right, let's get these open. There we go, that's what they look like. They're like Jaffa cakes here in the UK, but instead of being Jaffa orange, they're banana. There is a hint of banana in these. Jaffa cakes here in the UK have got a sort of a sharp taste. These are a bit quite bland. I don't know if I'm that keen on these. I'm going to give them a 5 out of 10. And finally, something which doesn't look too Polish. Kowrigi di Bazał. That doesn't sound very Polish to me. Romanian. Okay. Looks like some kind of pretzel. Let's get these open. In fact, I'm going to look up these. Just one second, I'm going to look at these on the phone. Yes, Romanian pretzels, which I already knew. Romania doesn't even border Poland, so I wonder why they're selling these. Oh. These are crunchy. I think quite nice. See that? They've got a hint of salt on them, but they are really quite crunchy. Beautiful. Oh boy, they're dry. Okay. Right. These are the sort of things that once you start eating them, you can't stop. I would give these maybe a 7 out of 10. Well, sadly the box is now empty. What have I discovered? Well, whichever Polish supermarket these things were bought from, they sell a lot of things which aren't from Poland. It's probably more of an East European taste test, this one. We'll call it Poland anyway. As for this Lithuanian kvass, I'm going to give this to my son because he always likes to try different drinks and things from around the world. I don't think he's tried kvass before. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up and I'll see you next time.